Hello there, Nick Williams here, and in this video, I'm going to talk to you about my latest results on turning 65 door knocks, and I've got some valuable information. I've had some great success, I believe, and the demographics, which is the key, I believe, is key to the success I've experienced, and of course, my great skills, which you can have as well. So, I've done is, again, I did change the demographics, and I'm basing this on those changed demographics, and I'll go over those a little later in the video. As a matter of fact, I may not leave this video up forever because I have people that pay, like in our Road Warriors Club, that pay for this information, and I'm giving it away. But I do go over exclusive stuff with people in that program, but this is valuable. And I'll tell you something, I'm going to tell you exactly how this works. But a lot of people still won't do it. They'll still complain that it's, I'm not saying they'll complain because it's a natural state to not work hard for people. I don't know why. And also when you are door knocking without leads for turning 65s, people just have a hard time thinking, I can't do this without a lead. It's almost like they feel they're intruding excessively, but it's not. Because if you think about it, nobody else is knocking on their door, and they're getting all this stuff in the mail, and they're getting all these phone calls, just hammered on phone calls, hammered with mail. They don't know what to do. They're confused, and you show up, and it's like, oh, somebody's here, heaven sent to save me and help me. So between the last, let's see. I went out yesterday, and I'm doing this video based on numbers from one day last week and yesterday. So I can't do this stuff every day. I got a lot of things I got to do in a week, and I just can't do this every day. I can't go out and knock on doors every day any longer. Having said that, I knocked on 13 doors yesterday. I did get one sale, and I actually had to finalize that today, and I can't even finalize it because it's a computer system thing with Aetna that is down. But Aetna's got some great rates. These people had a $140 a month plan G with IAC. They're at about $140 a month. They have, and this is the funny thing, when you'll find that I was turning 65, but it's a husband and wife. So, and I'm going to go over the demographics again. So I get the spouse who may already be on Medicare. And again, I'm going to discuss that, and that's important. But in this case, the individual's at $140 with IAC, and they had a rate increase. Here in South Carolina, a letter went out. Plan F is going up 18%. Plan G is going up 15%. So they had that letter. And in March, that rate increase was coming. So at $140 a month, plus a 15% rate increase, plus their age increase, they're going up. Well, Aetna was $119, slam dunk, and they had the letter, and I was able to have that letter in my hand. And so anyhow, let's see. With as a matter of fact, they didn't have the letter. I had it. So I stand corrected. I don't want to fabricate information here. I had the letter. I was notified of the rate increase, and I had the email. And so I was able to show them on my email. That's what it was. So it was only a day ago, and I'm forgetting everything. So that's what it was. I had the email. And if you're in South Carolina, you got that email, and probably any other place in the country, that IAC was going up. So they were able to have confidence that what I was telling them was true, and I was being honest, and I was. They are getting that 15% rate increase, plus they will have the age increase. So again, slam dunk. Sometimes when I do this, I think I'm just the best salesman in the world. But then other times I think, you know what, if you just go out there and just knock on a door, and you're going to get lucky. And so sometimes I think I'm lucky. That's all. Well, not lucky. The harder you work, the luckier you get. So it's not luck, it's hard work, and preparation meets opportunity equals success. Hard work, preparation meets opportunity equals success. So maybe I'm not the baddest man on the planet. So I worked 4 hours last week. I got one sale. I have 4 hours this week is one sale. Is a total of 25 door knocks. And I want to break those numbers down for you. But I made a total of $574 in first year commissions. Now, keep in mind, I just can't complete that transaction. Aetna had their software thing that was a problem, but I have all the data. So I met with them yesterday, and I'm able to complete it over the phone with them today. Having said that, $574 in commissions in 8 hours of dialing. If I push that out over a 4-year period, which I think is more than fair, a lot of people will push it out further, which I don't think is fair for the new agent, because this is Medicare supplement. That's $2,296. But again, I go with the 574, then I'll make first year commissions, 25 door knocks. That's $23 per door knock. Not bad. I mean, I've averaged higher, much higher at times. I've done worse in a day. And 8 hours is a day's worth of work. Can't argue with that. Not at all. Now, having said that, I've said that twice or 3 times in this video already. The demographics I've worked out are really important here. So I'm going for the female population in certain geographic areas that were like, I'm going out in a little bit on the country roads, and I'm getting the men are home as well, because the men are typically now in this age range, that these at the early end of the baby boomers, it was still the man working more so than the woman. And so the woman would likely be home, and the man's already retired. So I got a crack at both of them. And so it works out well. And that's the key, I think. That's a big deal. I don't know if it's the key exclusively. Certainly not. It's a formula, and there's different things combined to make this successful. But certainly it is a part of the success that I've had, because prior to that, when I had it mixed, I had a higher ratio of men in the pool, so to speak, of people that I was calling on, and those people they tended to not be home. Now I was working in a more populated area, and in the a more affluent area, kind of, sort of. I don't know. I guess it was a more affluent area, but that was the end result, was that just too many people not home. I'm getting more people home, so I got a good door knock to profit or door knock to income ratio. Again, I toggle that down, or I create ratios. So it's how many door knocks does it take to get a presentation, and how many presentations does it take to get the sale? Then I can work it back. How much is each door knock worth? And in this case, it's $23. And again, it's like you got no money. In 8 hours, I've got 2 sales. 8 hours of door knocks, I got 2 sales. And I didn't include the hour or so that I worked on it today, so say 9 hours, but you get the point. And I think that's good enough for today. And I hope that helps you. If you don't have the cash, and you can go out there and make money, and you can make good money. I don't see anything wrong with this at all. I think it's an honorable way to make a good income. It's just, you got to get over the mental block. But if you can't do it, you could join our program, and we'll help you do it. We'll push you to do it. All right. Goodbye.